Okay, guys. Texas automobile dealer and former U.S. military soldiers, plural, and purported former IDF member charged in kidnapping conspiracy. I'm going to just break it down, but there has to be more to this, or these individuals represent themselves by false pretenses. One of them supposedly was a former member of the Israeli Defense Forces. The other individuals were part of Force Recon and the Marine Corps Special Operations Group. And interestingly enough, two of them actually owned some sort of security company. But that doesn't mean anything, really, because they didn't show any of their skills, any of their actual training to conduct this actual hit. And what was this actual 46-year-old by the name of Mod? What was he trying to hide? He was a partner in Automotive Group in Austin, Texas. So apparently this uh car dealership owner took some trips up to Nashville from Texas up to visit a relative, but at the same time he called up a side chick and for hookups, and he would spend a couple of days up there with her, and that was his routine. And all of a sudden he tried to set that up, and he did, and he came back, and apparently after he came back from his little rendezvous, he got a message to extort him. Now, whatever happened to his actual, whatever happened behind them closed doors in that bedroom with that female, you can only, that's got my curiosity too, because they might have filmed him doing something that it's private to him, but yet he took it to a level to saw somebody to take them out completely, and money was no object. And apparently, they sent him a few text messages from a male that was actually in a relationship with that female that he did visit in Nashville. Um, he demanded payments from him and threatened to expose his relationship with that female if he didn't receive it. I think there's more to it than that. So apparently, this car dealership owner, he enlisted the services of of these soldiers. But I mean, these two of them guys actually own the actual security system, the security company. And he gave him the information where to actually find this actual couple that was trying to extort him. And again, where did he meet these actual individuals? I know they're all from the same city and in Texas, but I mean, for two security company owners to willingly participate in this and actually receive payment from the car dealership, have the money wired transferred over to their accounts. One of them rented a car to get up there. The other one flew, and the way they did it was just so sloppy that gangbangers could have done a better job just doing a drive-by. To tell you the truth. So now these soldiers, they And then they listed this other one, this other soldier too, in his 30s, and they went up there. They actually made contact with the actual female and the actual male, the one that was extorting him, and jammed him up in their apartment parking lot and killed the actual male and threw him in the vehicle and kidnapped the female and then took her to an actual construction site and killed her there too. And they came back to Texas and got payment. He had a few wire transfers, and one of the last transfers, wire transfers, I guess the guy who arranged it, he got a deposit of $750,000 from the dealership's bank account. Who's not gonna turn that into the IRS, you know? And why even use a firearm if these guys were forced recon? Their best work is hands on, hands on, instead of making a big old mess of with a firearm, So yeah, they got taken down by the FBI and they got arrested. And then this other one here has nothing to do with that one though, but so they Miami federal jury convicts man who kidnapped and tortured victim. Uh, he was a actual plastic surgeon who threatened one of the actual kidnappers' wives, and so they actually stalked him and followed him, put a GPS tracker in the bottom of his car, and once they actually got him hemmed up in an actual uh, parking lot of a grocery store, they actually tasered him in his neck, and then they threw him in a van and took him to a storage container and actually tortured the victim viciously. Um, when they tried to actually, uh, they actually forced him by fire, by a torch, to reveal the security gate codes and codes to his home. When they tried to use that information that night to enter the victim's home, they were scared off by a light connected to a doorbell by a ring, and they 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 aborted the plan and dumped the victim at a strip club parking lot. They didn't kill him, but I mean, what did they gain? What did they gain? And what were they going to do at the house? Steal stuff and then hawk it? It doesn't make sense, But it's pretty bad for the actual plastic surgeon because he got hurt. They hurt him pretty bad. When anyone involves some kind of blowtorch, yeah, you're gonna hurt somebody. Okay, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe.